Welcome back once again, all my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another yummy keto muffin recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make spiced chocolate keto muffins. Super quick, super delicious, we hope. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out new videos. And if you are a music lover, make sure you check out the link in the description to my other YouTube channel, Inspirational Songs with Janet. Posted another new song there, so listen to that and subscribe to that channel also. And if you would like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Lightly grease or line 7 muffin cups. If you do use liners, I suggest using silicone liners as opposed to paper liners. The silicone liners are a whole lot easier to remove than the paper liners. Paper liners, when it comes to coconut flour, because you have to use so much moisture, they have a tendency to kind of get stuck around the edges of the muffin as they bake, and so when you try to take them off, sometimes they'll tear your muffin up. So just a heads up, you can use paper liners, but I suggest using silicone liners if you line your cups. Then set your pan aside for just a minute. In a large mixing bowl, combine 56 grams or around a half cup of coconut flour, 20 grams or around a fourth cup of cocoa powder, 50 grams or around 1/4 cup of the granulated sugar substitute of your choice. I'm using granulated monk fruit sweetener, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 grams or around 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and anywhere from a half teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of the dry spices of your choice. You can use more or less depending on how much of a spice taste you want in your muffins. I used a half teaspoon of ground cinnamon. You can also just leave the spice out if you prefer just a plain chocolate muffin. That's up to you. Sift all the dry ingredients together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Whisk the eggs into the dry ingredients until they're fully combined and all the dry ingredients are wet. Add 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract, 181 milliliters or around 3/4 cup of the room temperature milk of your choice. My favorite keto milk is coconut milk. Add 2 tablespoons of butter that's been melted and cooled. Make sure it is slightly cooled. You don't want to add hot butter. Whisk everything together until everything is fully combined and a smooth batter forms. Scrape down the sides of your bowl. Make sure there's no dry ingredients in the bowl. Scoop the batter out around a 1/4 cup at a time into your prepared muffin cups. Use a butter knife or small spatula and spread the batter evenly throughout each one of the muffin cups. Make sure the top is even and smooth. If you want to, you can add some toppings on top of your muffins. You can add some nuts or shredded coconut or whatever type of topping you want. I'm just putting some of Lily's salted caramel chocolate chips over at the top, just a little scatter. Place the muffins in your preheated oven. Bake at 350 degrees for 18 to 20 minutes or until firm and a tester comes out clean. Once the muffins are done baking, remove them from the oven. They're going to be soft, so you want to make sure that you let them cool in your pan. Allow them to cool in the pan for at least 30 minutes or until they're firm. After about 30 minutes and the muffins are firm, remove the muffins from their liners, then transfer them to a wire rack and allow them to cool completely before serving. Once they're cooled, if you want the freshly baked taste, you can always rewarm them for a couple seconds in the microwave. Alrighty, here we are with my yummy little chocolate spiced muffins. They smell delicious. I cut this one in half so you can just kind of see a little bit, hopefully, what the inside of that looks like. Looks nice and moist, nice and soft. Looks yummy. Has a nice soft center without being wet. You know, sometimes you cut into a muffin, especially with coconut flour because it holds so much moisture. Sometimes you cut into it and it can be a little damp on the inside still. Not this. It's soft and moist without being damp. So, knocked a chocolate chip off. Alrighty, let's see what this tastes like. Yum. That's good. I like that. Definite thumbs up. Very tasty, very tasty. And you can always, like I said, change or adjust the spices according to your personal taste. I think next time I'm going to put a little bit more cinnamon. I only put like a half teaspoon because I didn't want to overpower the chocolate. But I think next time I'm going to put a little closer to a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. That way I can taste it a little bit more. I can still taste it, but it's just really, really light, which is fine if you want just really light. But I like to taste my cinnamon. So yeah, that is very yummy, very tasty, definite thumbs up, good stuff. Yeah, and once you know how to make the basis of this, you can go so many different ways with it. Very versatile, very tasty. Yummy, 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 yummy. You can eat these immediately if you do have any leftovers. Make sure they're completely cool to room temperature and store them in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 1 week, or you can store them in an airtight freezer-safe container in your freezer for up to 2 months. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.